Hello guys, it's a warm welcome back to the channel. This is Alpha Omega Daily. As promised, I'm trying to get a few more videos out on this channel because I'm concentrating a lot, obviously, on my main channel. When I say main, it's got a lot more subscribers. I mean, we've got 20, at this stage, almost 22,000 on that channel, and this channel's got just shy of 2,000. So if you're not subscribed to either one, now's your chance. The link to a big picture out panorama is in the description, and that's it there. There's a QR code there for that as well. So listen guys, this video is about food, being overweight, high blood pressure, all the things that are associated with a bad diet or obesity or whatever you want to call it. I'm throwing in all these words because Thailand is not the place to be if you've got a problem with food. For my money, Thai food isn't top of the pops. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's great. But it's not anything to write home about. I mean, if I was living in, let's say, Mexico, burritos and enchilada and tacos, you name it, they're absolutely spot on. There's restaurants here in Bangkok called Sunrise Taco. I'm getting nothing from them. That do delicious ones as well. You get enchiladas from them too. And when I eat there, I kind of miss that food. But that in itself is one of the problems that I'm going to talk about of living in Thailand, and that is the food, Thai food. Thai food is centered, let's say that's the staple. I mean, no surprise to you, you don't need me to tell you, the staple in Thailand is rice, boiled white rice. You can get fried rice as well if you want, cow pat, but basically it's rice, and it's of the white variety, more or less. And one thing that happened to me over a period of time was I was lucky enough to be living with a Thai family. We moved away, myself, my wife and my son, to our own place. But during the years with my wife's family, every single day I was eating rice with whatever it was. Pork is the go-to meat because beef farming cows. Beef farming is, let's say, not very common in Thailand, and that's to do with economics. It costs a lot to keep cows. It doesn't cost a lot to keep pigs. You can put a pig here and he'd eat whatever's there. Obviously you don't need me to tell you that, but pork is the deal here. Pork is the deal. So it's rice and pork and what have you. And I'm trying to make sure that these kids don't run into the tripod. Whoops-a-daisy. So basically, pork, rice, fish, rice, chicken, rice. The problem here, Harry, don't, Harry! Fucking hell. No. The problem here is the common denominator, and that's rice. Rice is a carbohydrate, it's a pure carbohydrate. It turns to sugar in your blood. And basically, you know how carbohydrates work. They promote the insulin. So they promote Harry, will you go away please? I'm trying to do a thing. They promote insulin, and that is the main factor when it comes to weight gain. I'm not going to go into the keto thing because I was on the keto diet for a long time and I lost about 30 kilos in weight. I was over 100 kilos here and I lost 30, went right down to just about 75 at my best. Now I'm back up to 86, and I'll explain why that happened. Anyway, Thai food, it is good, but they add sugar to beat the band. And if you've ever gone to buy a pizza, I'm not going to mention any company names here, but if you've ever bought a pizza in Thailand from a Thai pizza place, you will know that they load on the ketchup when they throw in sachets and sachets, easy to say, of ketchup into the bag. And I've seen certain people smother their slice of pizza with ketchup, and that's full of sugar. Thai food is very sweet, but it's subtly sweet. You don't notice it. And that will pile on the weight. You can look at these waifs of beautiful women in Thailand, and they're eating rice as well. They eat rice for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's no word in the Thai family. There's no word in the Thai language for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Basically, because there is no breakfast, lunch, or dinner. If you were, and I know this because living with a Thai family, my mother-in-law, the eldest generation here, where I am today. They don't eat breakfast. They just eat consistently during the day. A little bit of rice, a little bit of fish, a little bit of chicken. Consistently during the day, she's always nibbling. This is the mother-in-law. So, by the way, the words that they have, before anyone runs to correct me, the words that they have for breakfast, the word they have for breakfast is ahan chow. That means morning food, direct translation. So it's not breakfast. The word for lunch is ahan wan. That's day food. And the word for dinner is a hanyen, and that's evening food. So these are descriptions that were of food, of meals that were brought into the Thai language when they started to kind of adopt Western culture. That's my tip on it, or that's my take on it. What's your take on it? Because I don't think there is any kind of breakfast. There's no strict eating times in Thailand. And for these guys, their metabolism is geared towards that. Their metabolism is used to that. And they can eat as much rice as seems to be as they want. And they continue on as waifs. And you or I will adopt the same diet and eat at the same times, and we'll balloon into something resembling a zeppelin. So there you go. But the thing about it is, what I'm trying to say is, I was on the keto diet for about a year, and I was walking 5 kilometers a day, and I lost all that weight, over 30 kilos. And I was kind of maintaining it. It's a battle when you're living with a Thai family because you're eating their food, you know, and they're throwing food. Like, they'll ask you, like my wife will ask me at 8 o'clock at night, what do I want for my breakfast? It seems to be a preoccupation because it's such a huge part of their culture. And basically, that's the problem. You're doing a battle all the time. So the thing that happened to me, why did I put on an extra 10 kilos? Because I'm up to 86 now. I broke my metatarsal. My 5th metatarsal. That means exercise was out of the question. And I do videos for the Big Picture Out Panorama every single night down in the market. And of course, that's full of food. And you know, you go out, you'd be walking around asking these girls, do you speak English and all the rest of it. Number one, it makes you very thirsty, so have me a bottle of water or a beer if it's a Friday night or a Saturday night. And you feel, you get back to the house to do the editing, and then you feel whatever. So I buy something, maybe a bit of pork or something like that, some chicken, and bring it back. And before I know where I am, I'm putting on the weight because I'm not taking any exercise because the metatarsal was broken. But now the metatarsal's back to normal, and it has been back to normal for at least a couple of months. But you see, as any of you know, it's getting back into the swing of it, getting yourself back into the routine. That's the difficult part. Hello.
Hello, yeah.
Hello. So, excuse me, it's getting back into routine that's the difficult part. And I find it much more difficult now to break the habit that I had before, that I broke so easily in giving up carbs and taking exercise every day. I kind of waved the white flag because in Thailand, food is omnipresent and it's a constant battle to keep your weight down. Remember that, lads. It's an absolute, and by the way, there's a very practical message in this video. You won't get health insurance if you've got high blood pressure. That's it. That's it. They just will not give it to you. So in order for me to acquire health insurance, that's one of the reasons why I went on this keto thing. I had to get the weight down. I had to get the BMI, body mass index, down to the right level, and get below a certain weight in order to keep the blood pressure to a minimum. And I had to get a doctor's report confirming that my blood pressure was at the safe level. I doubt very much of it is now. So I've got to watch it. So guys, make sure that if you're coming here, you're aware of the pitfalls of eating Thai food and eating like a Thai. These things drive me mad. Kid sitting there and he's going around on a fucking motorcycle. Look. Hello. Hello. So you got to keep your eye out for these. That's another video, motorcycles in Thailand. Just anyway, but there you go, lads. I hope you found the content of this video entertaining and informative. And if you did, make sure you click that subscribe button, click the like button, click the share button. Do all those wonderful things, and I'll bring you back another wonderful video very soon. Just after I've had me dinner.